So coming to our primary focus area, FICO module. FI stand for financial module and CO stand for costing or controlling module. FI module which is using for external reporting. What is mean by external reporting? The external reporting means the reports, whatever the company reports are there, which they are publishing to outside of our company. So why they need to publish this? First of all, why what reports they are going to publish outside of our company, such as like profit and loss account, balance sheet. Every quarter end, generally when you open times of jobs, they're mentioning their profitability. Infosys got this much amount, this much profit. They acquired this much, this many employees. Or else Tata company, they acquired this many company, this many people. This is what their turnover. Their share value is increased like anything. So generally, we are going to see all the things. Why they need to publish their personal information in the public? Because it is a limited forms. They're collecting money in terms of capitals, equity capitals, share capital. Different kind of capitals. People are investing to the big companies. So when these people are investing money to these companies, so whatever they're doing throughout the year, so they need to submit this information to media, to government organizations, to legal requirements, to managerial requirements. So whatever the reports they are preparing, which is outside of our organization, which is nothing but external reports, such as like cash flows, fund flows, MIS reports, profit and loss account, balance sheet, cash flows, fund flows, MIS reports, uh, profit and loss account, and balance sheet. These are the reports generally each and every organizations are going to prepare, that they are going to give different people, different department. For that reason, we are using the module called financial module. Under financial module, broadly different concepts are there. General ledger accounting, account payable, account receivable, asset and bank accounting, and special purpose ledger. These are the areas which is part of your finance module. By using all these different modules, end of the day, you're going to get profit or loss. When it comes to controlling module, this is useful only for internal reporting. I'm not going to share my information to outside of our organizations. Why you need to share this information to outside of our organization? Say example, you are doing one bike manufacturing bike manufacturing. Whatever you are going to do, first of all, CO means costing. If I want to sell any kind of product in the market, you should know the cost of that particular product. What are the raw materials you are using? How many different kind of activities you are going to do? What are the administration costs you are going to incur? Administration cost in the sense like your head office rent, your head office employee salaries, your director salaries, your head office account expenditure, all are your administration expenditure. And activities. Activities means whenever you want to manufacture any kind of product, you are going to do several activities, such as like cutting activities, punching activities, bending activities, painting activities, packing activities, marketing activities, selling activities. For example, you got the raw material, you're going to manufacture the bike product. So the material is going to different areas. Finally, the bike will be coming. So that whenever you're doing any kind of thing, all are your internally, how much material you need to use, what is the cost you're going to decide. I don't want to reveal this information to outside of our nations. To increase my business, or else if I want to know my business where exactly I'm standing, with the help of controlling module, we will be able to address it. As an example, you are working one organization, you are earning 10 lakhs in a year, you're going to earn 10 lakhs salaries. So when you are earning 10 lakhs next year, if you're expecting 10% of hike, next year if you're expecting 11 lakhs, before finalizing your the 10% of hike, there are a lot of departments they're going to work. Your HR people start working with you. They'll ask that last 1 year what you did. So they're going to ask each and every question. Because of you, they are expecting which department you are working. Because of you, how much revenue I got. with your support, if I'm getting continuously business, I may think that I want to give a better salaries. So when you are working into support project, in Parunda, మధ్యలో ఉండండి. ఏం లేదు, ఆటోమేటిక్ తీసుకొచ్చాను చూసుకున్నాడు. 1500, 1200, 1100 చదివాడుతున్నాడు. మేము 800 ఇచ్చాము. So the SAP CO module. So whenever you're going to get, whenever you're expecting some hikes, so the organization need to know that what you did throughout the year. Because of you, how much revenue created to your organizations. If you're creating revenue to your organization, definitely the company is going to give a hikes to you. If you're not giving revenue to your organization, they're not going to provide any hikes. So that if I want to know each and every information, like in terms of personal expenditure, personal hikes, employee HR point of view, or else whenever you're going to manufacture any kind of product, the cost of that particular product, or else whenever you're going to do any kind of what is that area of expenditure, the cost center area. So we will discuss each and everything in detail. Okay. So to address internal management, in internal reporting, we are using certain concepts like cost element accounting, cost center accounting, profit center accounting, profitability analysis, product costing. By using all these 6 submodules, finally we will understand about by using all these submodules, we can able to prepare our internal reportings. By using general ledger accounting, account payable, account receivable, asset accounting, bank accounting, special purpose ledger, with this external reporting, with this, it is using for internal reporting. Is it clear for everyone? Any doubts here? What purpose we are using FI? What purpose you are using for CO? Hello?
Yes. I understood, sir.
Guys, is it clear? Because I'm going in depth now. So general ledger accounting. What is mean by general ledger accounting?
Sir, excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Is that CO is completely called as like intranet?
Sorry, CO is called as internal reporting.
Intranet, like intranet within organization.
Technology point of view, that is correct, but when it comes to the terminology point of view, it is different. So technology point of view, by connecting one server, you're going to use all different systems. Similarly, this also like that. So where exactly you are spending each and every area, we need to know each and every penny where exactly you are spending.
Yes,
so
sir.
Then only you can able to focus whether you need to increase or decrease, where exactly you are increasing more, where exactly you need to decrease more. For example, you took money and you went out in a shop. So when you are going out, first of all, when you are having a proper budget, I want to spend this much amount for my rent amount. I want to spend this much amount for my groceries. I want to spend this much amount for my electricity. When you are having proper planning, when you're setting proper budgeting, so then your life, like then you can able to run your month smoothly. When you're not having proper budgeting, you are thinking something and doing something. End of the day, it ends up with something else. You are going to shop for your family members. Either you want to buy one dress or some chocolates for your kids. So you went out and by seeing one product, you are taking another product. So in your pocket, limited money will be there, but you are trying to buy different things. So when you spare more expenditure in one area, so another area you need to adjust. So to avoid such kind of things, we have to do proper planning. What is when you are planning, you are planning, what is your actual, what is your planned value, what is your reality. When you are finding some difference, where exactly you have done this one. So internal analysis, for that reason, we are using CO module. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Fine. Now we'll go in each and every topic in very detail. General ledger accounting. What do you mean by general ledger accounting? It is using for to design your structure of your company. Without general ledger accounting, You cannot able to build SAP system. In terms of layman language, it is a foundation. On your foundation, you're going to build your construction. So under general ledger accounting, it is a main ledger wherein you're going to design your enterprise structure and also following by master records, and you're going to create a different kind of postings, and you're going to see the reports. It is a main ledger. Under that main ledger, you're going to design your enterprise structure, and also you're going to create some master data. You're trying to post some postings, and finally you're going to see the reports. So general ledger accounting is connected between all other submodules. If you notice here, the purchasing department is one area. Okay, the purchasing vendor is one area, asset is one area, your wages HR department is another area, your customer is another area. So when you're having all these difference, finally it is coming to your general ledger accounting. So it is a main ledger wherein it connects to different areas, and end of the day it comes to your main ledger accounting. All are sub ledgers. Your vendor master is a your account payable is a subsidiary ledger or else sub ledger. Your your customer AR, it is a sub ledger. Your asset account is a sub ledger. So when you're having different sub ledgers, all sub ledgers are coming to and storing into your main ledger, which is nothing but general ledger accounting. So it is the foundation. Under that foundation, you are going to use all the things. Once you design this company code, your financial structure, this module can able to use, your company code can be used for MM module, SD module, and PP module, all other modules. Your ABAPers also calling your company codes only. So what exactly you are going to learn under your general ledger accounting? It is a main ledger. Here, we will prepare financial reports such as cash flows, fund flows, MIS reports, profit and loss account, and balance sheet. So here only you're going to design all your financial reports. It is connected with all submodules. Example, AP, AR, asset, bank accounting, etc. It is a foundation. It is a base of SAP. Once you design general ledger accounting, will transfer the values from, not transfer, it receives the values. From other modules, other submodules, other modules, because already I have mentioned FI module, such as MM, SD, PP, HR, CO, etc. It is like whenever you do any kind of transaction into that area, finally the data will be transferred from that area to this area. So for that reason, we are using the concept called general ledger accounting. Under general ledger accounting, what exactly you are going to do? Enterprise structure. What is that enterprise structure? There are around 21 steps are there. What is that steps? Company code, chart of accounts, fiscal year, tolerance groups. You already configured all the things. So once you design that structure, your account groups, document type, all are which is part of your enterprise structure. Thereafter, you're going to create a master data, GL master data. Then you are having postings. What is postings? Normal postings, parking document, sample document, recurring document, accrual document, and holding document. So, which is part of your day-to-day postings. On top of that, people are doing mistakes also. So when you're doing mistakes, how to rectify these problems? So normally, when you're doing some mistakes in accounting terminology, what you are having, you have to reverse the transactions. Whenever you are reversing the transaction, the problem will be rectified. So that in real-time scenarios also, whenever you do any kind of mistakes, SAP provided a different kind of reversals. Individual reversal, mass reversal, reversal of reversal, cleared item reversal, accrual reversal. Then you're going to see the reporting structure. Then there is a concept called open item management. What is what is open item management? There is a due of 100 rupees. Example, the company need to pay 100 rupees to the vendor. Right now you don't have 100 rupees. You want to make 50 rupees now. 50 rupees is later. So which is nothing but this is partial payment. There is a concept called partial payment, residual payment. There is a concept called noted items. Everything we can address in the open item management concept. And also we have a concept called interest calculation. So before going to do any kind of business, the company is going to take loan from different sources. They'll be taking a loan from the bankers. They're borrowing money from their friends or different things. So whenever they're borrowing money from their other sources, we have to repay that principal along with interest. If I want to do such kind of things, what you need to do? You have to do some certain steps. Every month end, you are going to make some interest along with the principal amount. In SAP, you can able to do the same settings by using single setting. There is a T code called F.52 or F-52. Guys, by chance, my T codes are wrong. Don't take me wrong, because as I said that I'm completely not working day to day on the system point of view. So that sometimes my T codes are incorrect, but my concepts are completely correct. So by using this F.52 interest calculation, automatically system is going to calculate your principal amount and interest amount. So how to do that automatically, that we will discuss. And also we are having foreign currency revaluation. What is foreign currency revaluation? Why you need to do this foreign currency revaluation? As part of business, you're doing business. When you're doing business, probably you might be taking imports or you might be doing exports, or your company directors are visiting from our country to other country, or other country to our country, people are coming. So whenever you're doing such kind of transactions, what will happen? You are doing the transactions into different currencies. Because of different currencies, the rates are not constant. the rates are either it is increasing or decreasing. So when the rates are increasing, your currency linked with other currency. So is it gain or because of the rates fluctuation, either you're going to get gain or loss. So if I want to address each and everything with the help of foreign currency valuation, we can able to address it. So because of different type of forex transactions, since the rates are either it will increase or decrease, the organization is going to get profit or loss. Okay. To be saying honestly, the government, the GDP is depending on this one. Government, every time, country also announcing how much foreign country reserves we are having. Based on that, our Indian government growth will be decided. So, if because the government also depending on the companies' payments only, like all the taxations. You are paying a service tax, you are paying income tax, you are paying municipal. So many taxes are there. So and also with that money and foreign reserves only, because we are doing imports and exports. So because of that reason, we are going to get the foreign reserves. If I want to address such kind of things with the help of foreign currency transaction, you can able to address. We are going to discuss each and every topic in detail, because I'm not talking each and every topic now because I cannot able to close the section immediately. I'm talking what are the topics which is part of our subject I'm explaining. Is it clear for everyone? General ledger accounting? Guys, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Hello? I'm not able to hear you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, clear.
Guys, it is one-to-one interaction session. So when it comes to the topic, it is a ledger, general ledger. It is a middleware where it connects with your customers, vendors, and assets. So if you're doing some transactions under your asset accounting, these subledger transactions are coming to your general ledger accounting. Whenever you're doing any kind of transactions at your customers, that customer values are coming to your general ledger accounting. Whenever you're trying to do any kind of procurements, that transactions also come into your general ledger accounting. So the data is coming from different ledgers and stores under your general ledger accounting. Once the data comes to general ledger accounting, wherein you are going to prepare your different kind of reports, cash flows, fund flows, MS reports, profit and loss account, balance sheet, all the things which you are going to prepare under your general ledger accounting. This is what general ledger accounting. The key points you need to remember: the general ledger accounting is a collection of group of accounts that supports the value items shown in the major financial statements. It is a main ledger, all transactions having financial impact recorded in the general ledger accounting. The accounting ERP package, general ledger account, is the central repository of accounting information. It is built up by posting transactions, recording the sale day book, purchase day book, cash book, and general journals of date books. We receive the data from all submodules AR, AP, AA, bank accounting, and prepare financial statements such as profit and loss account and balance sheet. Here we will design enterprise structure, and the same configuration will be used for all other modules in SAP. This is the key points which we need to learn from general ledger accounting. The next concept, payments. To whom you are making the payments? You are having different kind of employees. I don't think so. 10:30. We'll cover only certain topics because 10:30, 10:45, up to what 10:45, how much subject I can able to explain. I'll explain that one later. I need to leave. Okay. Account payable. Account payable is nothing but to whom you are making the payment. Which will discuss under account payable. To whom you are making the payment? Normally vendors. Who is our vendors? There are different kind of vendors. There are local vendors, non-local vendors, import vendors, or else foreign vendors. And affiliated vendors. Affiliated means within your group of, from our group to other group, I'm transferring the material from that company to our company. Within our group. Like when during what our mother is doing when material when sufficient groceries are not there, she's taking loan from the neighbors, taking a one dabba of sugar or powder, different things she used to take. Whenever you get the product, we are going to she's going to return the product. So this concept also like that. Affiliated vendors means within our among our group of companies, I'll be taking a loan from that people, and whenever I get the material, we are handling to this. That is called affiliated vendors. Employee vendors. To whom the salaries you are going to make. It is nothing but employee vendors. Service vendors. Here you are not going to take any kind of materials. They are doing your AMC contract. Okay. All for different people. All are nothing AMC business actually. Annual maintenance contract is there now, such as like your AC mechanic, AC mechanics, your systems administrator, your antivirus, or else your water purifier. So all are you are going to do different kind of services from different people. So the all are nothing but service vendors. So how many vendors you need to create means depends on their business. Depends on the how the client is following in the existing. So they are not going to whether they are going to bifurcate each and every vendor is with a different group, or whether they are going to create each and every group is single group or different groups. So each and every type of vendors we are going to identify with account group. The account group is contained with the number range series. Each and every type of vendors having vendor group which links with number ranges. So whenever you're trying to create any kind of vendor based upon this group and number ranges, system is going to save the number with this specific number. So that after that you have to create master data. So under that you have a master data. So the master data is nothing but it is a combination of different fields. It's a combination of different fields. It contains, it has different segments. What is mean by the segment? Company code data, general data, then company code data, then purchase information. So general data is nothing but your addresses. Your company code data is nothing but basically here we are going to understand about so many different fields such as like payment terms, when you want to make the payment, payment methods, will it come here? Yeah. Payment methods, taxation, bank details. Okay. And very, very important under your company code data, which is nothing but a GL account. Here, the important field is GL account. Now, GL account is, which is nothing but a reconciliation account, which is nothing but sundry creditors account. Since you are giving this sundry creditors account at your vendor master, whenever you are trying to do any kind of transactions with the specific vendor master data, the transactions are posting, the values are posting at your vendor's area, and also the values are carried forward to your general ledger accounting. Because of this linking, because of this reconciliation linking, the vendor data will be transferred to either GL master data. So how many country central creditors you need to create means? So you have to check the client balance. You have to check the client balance sheet. So how many reconciliation you need to create means? We have to refer client balance sheet. Under balance sheet, you are having liabilities. Under liabilities, you are having current liabilities. If you understand how many different kind of central creditors they created, you have to ask that one. Based on that, you have to create this money numbers. This is called a real-time. This is called real-time understanding. So during your training, what your faculties they used to tell, you have to assign a reconciliation account. With this, the data will be transferred. How many vendors you have to create, how many account groups you have to create means directly you have to ask the client balance sheet. So whenever you are collecting the balance sheet, so you are going to understand each and every accounts. Once you understand the accounting structure, you can able to design the system. This is what during interviews people will be asking that. So how many sundry creditors account you created? So how did you finalize the sundry creditors account? On what base you are going to create this one? So if they are asking this kind of information, you should be in a position spontaneously. You should tell that I read that client balance sheet, wherein I understand different kind of things, so that I have created different kind of vendors. With this vendor, for all the vendors, we have linked with the vendor group, so that the data is whenever they post any transactions in each and every vendor, it posts the transaction into that area, and also it carry forward the values to general ledger accounting. And also, you know, all what is this payment terms, payment method, tax information, bank details, all the things. So when you want to make the payment, we'll discuss each and everything when I'm going to talk the importance of each and every master data. And top of that, purchase information. There are two type of vendors will be there. One is FI vendors. One is your vendors. So FI vendors, which is using exclusively for your administration. FI vendors, which is exclusively useful for administration department. An example, rent, your house owner, building owner, you are paying rent amount. You are paying T expenditure. Maybe, probably people are thinking that T expenditure also went down. If you are paying 10 rupees or 15 rupees, the T is means it is a normal 10 rupees or 15 rupees. You just think about organization. In your organization, 50 people are there. 50 people, 3 times they are getting T's. Let's see example. 50 employees, 3 times T. So per day, how much T is? 50 into 3, 150 teas. Each tea cost 10 rupees. So per day tea cost 1500. If the company is providing 20 days, if the company is providing 20 days tea supply, 20 days, 1500 into 30,000 rupees, which they are paying exclusively for tea expenditure. So you are going to create one vendor, and every time they're getting that tea, they're supplying the tea, and you are going to sign on that how many teas you received, and vendor, whenever you are making the payment, you have to calculate this one. Tea expenditure, your telephone expenditure, telephone bill, or electricity, your water bill. So all are your, whenever you're going to use different kind of payments at your head office, all are your FI vendors, your service vendors, your vendors at your factory. The major revenues, the major expenditure occurs from factory. So further also you are going to create separate vendor. So that if I want to extend this vendor to this department, which is nothing but which plant, which storage location, which purchase organization, because whatever the procurement you are going to do, this procurement belongs to which area. If I want to decide such kind of things, we are using the concept called purchase. You'll be using the purchase information. Like we require some of the information, which is nothing but a purchase information. You need to add all the fields to in the master status. Once you are having master status, with the help of document types, we have a document types, standard KR, KZ, KA, vendor invoice, vendor payment, vendor returns, which is nothing but by using document types, you can able to segregate the transaction, what type of transaction it is. Later, so now you procure the material. The biggest problem is payment. So payment area, there are two type of payments. One is normal payment. Second one is automatic payment. So during your normal payment, once you get the material, you are making the payment. Here also, whenever you're making the payment, there is an open item concept will be there. You may be paying partial amount or you're paying full amount. It's completely based upon your availability funds. You are making different funds. When you're so that partial payment, so that normal payment, full payment is also there, and partial payment is also there. Biggest concept in AP is automatic payment program. It is one of the biggest area, and during your interviews, people are asking, focusing on these areas. So how you people are telling in during your interviews, there are two configurations. One is FBZP configuration and F110 transition. Most of you guys are telling these steps only. All company codes, paying company codes, payment method in the country, payment method in bank, company code, bank determination. And after that, whenever you are executing a F110 parameter proposal payment and print, 99.99% people are using used to tell these answers. If you're telling the answers like this, it is a partially correct. Why I'm telling it is partially correct means whenever you are while executing automatic payment program, you made the payment and the payment is clear in your SAP books, but not real payments. In your system, payment is over. There is no due. Open item become cleared item so that whenever you are checking the balances, nothing is visible. But real time, it is completely, it's not completely correct. Only partial is correct. Actually, payment, who has to make the payment? The payment should pay by your banker. The actual payment should pay by your banker. So how they can able to make the payment? Whenever you are sending SAP file to banker site, then only they can able to make the payment. Whenever you are sending SAP file from your system to that system, then only you can able to make the payment. So that how your SAP file is going to banker side. There are different kind of configurations are there. There is a T code called OBPM1, wherein we are going to decide the payment file name. There is a T code called DMEE. In this step, we will design the banker file format OBPM4. We are going to set the output path. So there is a T code called A11. It is a data dictionary. What is data dictionary means? It works like a platform. It works like a railway platform. The train will come, it stay in the specific platform. After 5 minutes, it leaves from the platform. Because it need to, if you're keeping one train in that specific platform, other train cannot able to come. So that at times it comes, it stay for few minutes and it leave from the station. Similarly, whenever you are making any payment, whenever you are doing any kind of data transfer from one system to another system, there is a basis people are going to use one place called AL11 directory. In this directory, the data should come. So whenever the data comes in this directory, where exactly you want to keep? In your SAP, you're having different kind of folders, GL, APR, asset, all the things. Your file belongs to GL, whether your belongs to AP, where exactly you want to store. That place is going to decided by your basis consultant. We need to select the path from basis consultant. So that path need to assign under OBPM4. Sometimes there is a T code called FBPM1. Here, if you are expecting permission, money, or else if you are expecting permission from your corporate people means the payment information should reach to head office. They will check once after execution of payment. After execution of the payment, with the help of DCM module, bank communication module, the payment information goes to head office. Once after their approval, there is a T code called BNK_Moni. With this T code, your internal management will approve the final payment. After doing this one, the output file, the SAP output file need to convert into encrypted file format. What is mean by encrypted file format? The encrypted file format means nobody can read that file format. It is a this is how your encrypted file format will be converted. Why it will be converted into encrypted file format means nobody should read the file. Why it should not read the file means because if somebody want to do manipulation of your payment, if anybody is opening the file, it should not be understandable. First of all, it won't open. So even though it opens, the file should not be understandable for any person. Your payment, your first number, account number will be one area, to second number will be there in a 10th line or third line. It's completely ASCII format. Okay. Whenever the data is converted, the file format like this file, the encryption will be taken care by AI consultant. After his work, he is doing two systems. What is that? SAP system and bank system. So the file will be removed. He is using the technology called RFC, remote functional call. With this technology, remotely, I am sending the data from our system to banker system. So he is going to do EDI electronically. This is the mechanism, electronic data interchange. Our SAP file places in banker path. So once this file goes to that areas, once the file goes to that area, they will decrypt and upload the file in banker software. So they are decrypting the file and uploading the software, so that once there is a KYC mechanism will be there. KYC, which means the bank account plus PAN number, Aadhaar number, and mobile number. With this interlinking, once payment is over, the money debit information will come to company code people, and credit information goes to vendor mobile number. This much story you have to explain during your interview. If you are explaining entire story, even DME further concepts also there. Because as I said that each and every topic, it takes long time. Since based upon the timelines, I'm trying to explain, because I thought of completing up to COPA, but the time is not sufficient. So for your sake, I'm telling that I prepared AP document, AR document, asset accounting. Then I started cost center accounting, cost element accounting, internal order, profit center account, broadcasting, COPA, integration areas. I want to cover this many topics today. But the things are every day, I'm thinking that I want to explain different topics, but because of timelines, I could not able to cover all the things. So to finish this much topics, I required a huge time. I required a minimum 3 months time. Then only I can able to explain all the topics. I used to explain the topics detailedly to each and every student, and I request you people need to give a reverse presentation. Whenever you're giving a reverse presentation, definitely your confidence level will be increased. Okay, that's all for today's class.